Hi everybody. Um, so this is actually day 25, and it's going to be the first time that I'm going to pour out the water and nutrients, clean the reservoir, and fill it back up with more water and nutrients. So, as you can see, things are growing. Now, here I have I believe it's 9x6, a baking pan. My thought is I'm going to try and grab hold of the lid. I'm going to stick my finger in here and see if I can just kind of lift this right out, hopefully easily, put it in here so that it doesn't soak everything while I'm bringing it into the kitchen. Okay, seems simple enough. All right, and those are paper towels that you're seeing there, and I'll explain that in a minute. I don't want it making a mess, so I'm just going to head right out. So now we're just going to give this a rinse. You see, I'm holding on to the plug for the filter so that it doesn't get wet. All right, so now I'm just going to take my glove and just kind of give it a little wipe down. Okay, that's all you need to do, just that. I'm going to give it a couple more little rinses. We'll be done. I'm just using warm water. I don't think it matters. And it's hot. Don't wet your glove. So, there we go. That's the first cleaning. I think what I want to have is filling it up with warm water. Yeah, that's nice. All right, so that's, I don't know if I can carry that much, so I might have to pour some of it. Let's find out. Okay, so we're back in the living room. We have this approximately half filled, so we're going to finish filling that right now. Filling it up, I should say. The same way as I did the first time by bringing in water in the watering jug. Now you don't have to do this if you're strong enough to carry the whole thing to its destination, but I'm not, so. I'm going to add 30 milliliters of each A and B, and I know that it's a little bit more than what it calls for, because actually it would call for 22.5 because this is a 4.5 liter. but it's a little bit hard for me to see the lines on these little cups. And the first time I added 30 milliliters, and so did the person that I watched the video from, and we didn't run into any problems, so I'm just going to continue that way. It just makes it a little bit easier for me. So I'm just going to give these a quick shake. I have to transplant the cabbage today, so we're going to be using the containers that I bought. Nothing else has ever been in here. These are brand new. $500 mils, 1,000 mils, 1,000 milliliters is 1 liter. So this is a half a liter if I put it up to the 2 cups. So I need to fill this 6 times, and that'll give me 6 liters. That's 6 liters of water. That's still kind of low. So I think I'm going to put 1 more liter in here. Okay, so that's 7 liters. Still pretty low. I'm going to add another another liter. All right, so we have 8 liters of water. I need a piece of paper towel, and I just need a little struck of it. Okay, so I just folded it lengthwise in half. Okay, so here's our cabbage, and the roots seem, what I was going to do with this was try to stick it through the basket so that it would go down further into the water, which I think I still will do, because then this will keep the basket wet when the water runs low a little bit, if I don't get to it right away, and it'll still keep the basket wet, keep the roots wet. I'm not going to bother because that's plenty long. Okay, so here's what we're going to be doing. Those roots are good and long. So what we're going to be doing my friend took a drill and made this little hole for me. And the basket will fit through it perfectly. So you may see those roots are touching the water. Now I just put this on. It smells good. I'm already smelling the cabbage. That's so great. Okay, so now we want to just stick this little sticker on to keep any light from entering. Now I hope I didn't kill the plant. I hope I did that okay. We'll find out. Okay, I forgot to put my nutrients in, so I'm just going to pop this lid off again. Put it right there. Okay. And that's about another 10 or so milliliters. Let me just see here. We added 8. It's 5 milliliters per liter. So that was 6 liters. Yeah, this will be about 8. I mean, cover about 8 liters.
So we fill that up twice. And I put 3/4. Well, it's a little more. Okay. So we've done that.
Alright, now let's put this back on. Let's try not to cut any of the cabbage under the lid and make sure all the roots are under the lid. Okay. Alright, now put this one back in. Make sure all the roots go back in here with make sure it's not sticking on the outside. So that was my first transplant. Now, as I said, I was going to tell you about the paper towel that you saw hanging from a couple of these baskets. It's so that it goes down far enough that until the roots are long enough that they can get into the deeper water, that if the water does start to run low, that it should hit those pieces of paper napkin. And of course that gets soaked, goes up, and keeps your basket moist and keeps the roots wet. Okay, so with the method that I'm trying out in the kitchen, it's called the Kratky, I guess that's how you pronounce it, Kratky method. It's hydroponics, but it's just with no filter or anything like that in the bottom. So you do still use your water, same nutrients. It's all basically the same method, except you're not using a filter. So that's the method that I'm going to be trying out in the kitchen. You still need lighting.